Caminando me canta el sensontle, voy sanando un poco mi dolor. Se oscurece la sombra del monte.
Hello everyone, so today I want to try something a little bit different and One moment. These gals need their morning coffee. Just kidding, it's cow treats. Anyway, my parents are out of town for a few days and they trusted me to take care of everything while they're gone, but instead of just watching the house, I decided to do something for them. They've been asking me to paint this wall for years and I've never done it, so while they're gone, I'm finally gonna surprise them. But first, let's do a quick cleanup. Okay, much better. Now, to make sure I have a good surface to work on, I'm gonna pressure wash the heck out of this wall. Alright, and last step before I can actually begin painting is to prime my wall. For this, I'm using Kills. I love Kills. I use it in so many of my projects and I used to not use it before, and it definitely makes a difference when it comes to how well your paint is going to adhere to any surface. And it also helps protect your artwork from mold and mildew, which can happen in certain settings. Alright, now that I have a clean wall to work with, I need a design. I have a vision, but nothing fully figured out yet. But if the beginning of this video wasn't already a hint, I knew that I wanted it to have something to do with their cows, or their cats, or somehow both. So I started sketching out a few ideas, but I wasn't really loving how my cow and my cat were coming out, so I did what any artist does sometimes. I went to Google. And honestly, I'm just gonna hope for the best once it's on the wall. Alright, now that I have a rough idea of what I want, I need a way to actually get it onto the wall. I decided to try something that I've never done before. I'm using a VR headset to trace it out. If this works, it's gonna save me so much time. I'm actually really excited to try this and finally start painting. Okay, I'm back at the wall. I brought my puppy this time to keep me company. Everyone meet Diesel. He's such a good boy and I love him so much. Anyway, I've got my materials here. The first thing I'm gonna do is paint my background, which is this pretty blue. So let's get started. How did you even manage that? Wait, dude. No! I tried. Now with the background done, I can begin adding in some background details. I decided to go with like a Van Gogh Starry Night inspired touch. I don't know, I didn't really plan this out too well and it's mostly experimental. My parents are pretty chill about me painting on their walls, so I'll just paint it over white if they don't like it. Now what I'm gonna do is begin painting in my pink clouds. I figured I'd start with a really deep pink and work my way up to lighter shades by adding in white paint. That's usually what I do on canvas, so let's see how well it works on the wall. Okay, this was actually way tougher on the wall. My hand was basically useless after all the shades of pink that I layered on top like this. Looking back, I might have been better off using a rag instead of a brush, but at least now I know how much work I should expect in the future for similar projects. Okay, this is it. I'm finally gonna get to use my VR headset. Let's figure this out. So using the contour app was a lot easier than I expected. This is my view from within the headset.
Cool. Okay, let's open the contour app. Here's my image. Cool. Okay, kind of crazy. Let's see. Hold and release the A button to pin the picture in place. I'm gonna put the picture here on the wall, right? No way. That is awesome. Oh. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, I have my chalk here. And let's test it out. Oi!
I had the MetaQuest goggles too a few years ago and I could never use the app to do stuff like this. I tried so many times but I couldn't seem to upload images and artwork to it, so this was such a nice change on the MetaQuest 3. So this is what the tracing ended up looking like. I'm so impressed. This was so easy to do. I painted this cat in my parents' garage years ago without VR and it took me forever to get the proportions right. So yay, technology. All right, now I can begin painting in the cat and the cow. Since my mom's cats have always all been orange and yellow, I'm gonna paint this cat orange. I just needed this other cat for reference since I wanted him in this position. So let's begin. Okay, kitty cat is done, but oh my gosh, I think it's going to rain, y'all. Ah! My parents are supposed to be here in 3 days. I don't know if I'll be able to finish in time. So it rained, and my cow tracing was erased, and as I yelled at the clouds for derailing my progress, I realized that I had to see this through, and I will try my best to surprise my parents with this little project and hope that they like it enough to keep it for a little while.
Alright, got my chalk. Uniana netito.
Okay, my parents are just about to get home and I'm doing some last minute details before they get here, but I think I'm pretty much done with this mural.
Okay, they're almost here. They're here. Hi. Les tengo una sorpresa.
No, ya mi amor.
Mire la pared.
Oh, wow.
You like?
Está bien bonito.
Wow, te aventaste, tía.
Yeah?
Está bien hermoso, mija. ¿Cómo le hiciste?
Bonito, mira.
Tan rápido.
Wow.
You like?
Ya, te quedó precioso.
Gracias, mija.
A ver, ¿cómo les fue de viaje?
Muy
Bien,
bonito.
padre, nos divertimos mucho,
Estaba bien bonita la fiesta.
pero nos dio más emoción venir a ver este mensaje, esta pintura que nos regaló
Con
mi
las
hija.
vacas de nosotros.
Con la vaca y con un gatito.
Con los chirichiris.
So yeah, overall I think they liked it.
You like it?
Yeah, bien bonito.
They were happy to see the wall painted at all since it was in pretty bad shape before.
But what the hell, boy?
But yeah, I have their permission to basically do whatever I want on this wall moving forward. So I'm thinking that since I just reached 500k on YouTube, that I'll create a new mural on this wall at 600k and then at 700, 800, and every future 100k subscribers if that's something that I achieve. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This was a really fun little project and I'll see you on the next one.
Good job.